you can't rely on a celebrity to build both the sport and the teams. I think one of the things that we did as well through Courtside, which I think was very well received by the league, was, and we started this in Dubrovnik in the summer when we had a race there, and then in Monaco, is Azimut have brought their boats to the race for the guests, the VIPs, to experience the racing, not just from the hospitality, but from a boat parked in the water in the middle of the track. And we did it in Monaco in quite a big way with 4 boats. And it was, that really augmented the viewer experience beyond just what you would see sitting in the hospitality. And so, we've been very involved in kind of on the experiential side and on the activation side here with Azimut. And we're doing that also in Miami, where we're going to have hopefully maybe 8 to 9 boats that will be there to host VIPs and guests. So there's basically now 2 ways to experience viewing the race. One is from the hospitality. And as I mentioned and Josh mentioned, you're very close, you see everything. It's not like Formula One where you're just seeing one corner. But the other way now is to actually be in a boat in the middle of the track on the water. Because obviously we want to take things to the next level if we can and really, really augment people's experiences. The Miami race is our home race. We, as Josh mentioned, we partnered with Mark Anthony, the singer, Team Miami. But what we did very differently, or what the team did very differently to other teams, was instead of calling the team Team Anthony, so Tom Brady's team, for example, is called Team Brady, Rafael Nadal's team is called Team Rafa. We realized that Miami is bigger than any celebrity, and we wanted to build the team around the city of Miami versus around Mark Anthony. And, no disrespect to Mark, he's actually the most vested of all of the celebrities with Team Miami. He's very involved. But at the end of the day, you can't rely on a celebrity to build both the sport and the teams. And this is something that Josh and I talk about all the time. How are E1 going to take the brand to the next level and really build brand awareness? And they can't rely on the celebrities to do it, because Tom Brady, for example, has got 10 different business ventures. He might post about, 1 or 2 races, and he might come to 1 or 2 races a year, but that's not, the team can't rely on that to build their team. So we've actually been very focused, Team Miami and Courtside, on building the brand in the city of Miami. And so some of the partnerships that we've helped with Courtside have included, local clubs and places in Miami to really get the brand out there. And I think that's what separates Team Miami from some of the other teams, because we're not reliant on a celebrity like Mark Anthony, like Team Brady is.